This is the key for all of you to learn Pali alphabet. So the Pali alphabet is very unique because Pali alphabet doesn't have a script of its own. So if you are a Sri Lankan person, you will find Sinhala language, Sinhala letters. If you are from Myanmar, you have Myanmar letters. If you are Thai, you have Thai letters. If you are Indian, you can read them through Sanskrit or Nagari letters. Cambodian, Laos, or Vietnam, even Chinese. I think there are some Chinese letters to read Pali. So for the benefit of most of the international readers, Pali Text Society started by Rhys Davids and those great scholars. They have introduced these Roman letters, which can be very, very handy, very useful. I think in most of the world we find Roman scripted Pali Tipitaka and Pali literature. So for the benefit of all our international friends, we are using Pali alphabet with Roman scripts. So all our lessons will be with Roman letters. Okay, as you know, Pali, English alphabet has only 26 letters, but actually Pali, we do have 41 letters. So we use 26 letters in English alphabet. We have expanded them with the use of some marks. You can see some symbols over here and there, right? So this one, so these are called diacritical marks. So these diacritical marks will be used for in order to show some more letters that are in Pali alphabet. So here we go. So this one is, let's start with these letters first. These are called vowels, or in Pali it is called sara. And let me type it for you. Sara. Okay, sara means, in Pali, sara means vowels. So we do have 8 saras or vowels in Pali language, and let's pronounce it: a, I, u, u, e, o. Okay, one more time: a, I, u, e, o. You see now the first one, without diacritical mark, and when it comes to long a, there is a diacritical mark on the top. So a, I, and u, they are actually short vowels, and these a, I, and u, you see them as long vowels. We call actually a and o also long vowels in some sense, except in certain situations we use them as short vowels, but we don't use any diacritical mark on a and o, even though they are mostly used as long vowels. Okay, like for example, if you say the word like a1, we pronounce it as a long, but it we don't have any diacritical mark. And if we say odanang, odanang means rice in Pali. So that also is long vowel. But for example, here when we say etha, okay, when we say etha, let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, I think I will type here like ether. Okay, you see this word. You have two consonants before followed to follow. So when you have EA followed by two consonants, that means it becomes shorter. Okay, like ether. And similarly, otho. Okay, there should be a diacritical mark here, and like just like this. Okay, there is a dot underneath, so that becomes otho. Here also we see two consonants, therefore it becomes shorter. Otherwise, we just use a1 or what to say, like odanang, right? So if we say odana or odanam, this is, here we see we don't have any only single consonant. Here also we have only single consonant. Here we have double consonant. Here we have double consonant. So now you can see the difference, right? Okay. So one more time, let's try. A, a, I, u, u, a, o. Okay, that's our Pali vowels, or number of vowels, as you need to know. They are 8 in number. And then we have Vyanjana. See, I think I can, yeah, give it. Vyanjana. Okay. Vyanjana, or they also call Vyanjana sometimes. It's okay. B or V, both accepted. There are, so we have 41 in Pali alphabet. 41 in Pali alphabet. Here we have 8 vowels, and so there should be 33 consonants, right? 33 consonants. Okay. In order to, these are actually pure consonants that I have included here. But if you really want to pronounce it, maybe let me put it here, like uk and so we use one vowel sounds to make it easy for us to pronounce. Okay, so if I say here k, this one k, g, g, and ng. Okay, ka, k, ga, g, ng. If you touch your throat, if you keep your finger on your throat, you can pronounce with these few letters like a, ka, k, ga, g, ng, and there's another one, this one right here, h. All these letters are actually what we call gutturals. That is the place of articulation for these letters. So they are called gutturals. Okay, so ka, k, ga, G, ng. So you feel the vibration over there when you touch your throat, somewhere in the throat. And then we have they are called kawag. This is called kawag because it starts with k. Let's say vagga means actually like a section or group. Okay, so it's like k group. And so the beginning letters, initial letter, starting with k. So these 5 letters are called kawag. So now you can imagine this one can be called chawag. This one is called tawag. This one is called tawag. And the next one is called pawag. Only these 25 letters are Vagga letters, okay? The others are kind of mixed. So Kavagga, Ka, K, Ga, G, Ng. And this one, Cha, Ch, Cha, J, Nya. Okay. And if you consider the pronunciation, especially for those people who are not familiar with this, I'm sure they have some difficulties in pronouncing. So take your time and just try to pronounce. And this one ch, like this one k, this one k and ch. So when you say k, you see already your guttural area is vibrated, and here we use our middle of the tongue. Middle of the tongue touches the upper palate. Okay, so this is called kantaja. Kanta is the guttural area, and this one called thaluja because it uses the palate. So also we use the tongue. Tongue plays a very crucial role in pronouncing. Okay, if you don't have tongue, we wouldn't be able to. The humans wouldn't be able to make many of the sounds. So the the amazing flexibility of our tongue plays a vital role in helping us communicating with our fellow humans. So this is a really, really important thing. And then different languages have um, different pronunciation accents. So because they don't use certain parts of their tongue, that's why they can't pronounce certain words. For example, the Chinese people, they would find Sanskrit very difficult, and um, people who are from South Asia, they would find Chinese or Japanese or uh, Vietnamese language, for example, it'll be maybe a little bit difficult for them. So we will try to find some practice. You need to practice. So this one more time: cha, ch, ja, j, nya. Okay, all these letters uh, emphasize the the area what we call palate. So this is cha vagga. This is cha vagga, and also palatal. And this one is ta vagga. Okay, I don't have the diacritical mark here, so I just put only this, but you can see there is a dot underneath already. So this one is called Travagga. And same here, we have Travagga. And then we have Pavagga. Pa, Vagga. Okay, these are the Vagga letters, as I said. So 25 letters we have as Vagga, and let's try to pronounce it one more time. I will help you. Okay, one more time. Ka, K, Ga, G, Ng, Cha, Ch, Ja, J, Ny. Okay, and as we mentioned before, A, Ka, K, Ga, G, Ng, and H, they belong to one place. Similarly, E, Cha, Ch, Ja, J, Ny, and this one Y. Okay, that they belong to one place. They are called Thaluja. And the rest, the next group is called Tavaga. So T, try to pronounce. This will be very difficult to many of our friends I know who are not familiar with this. T. When you say T, actually your tongue curls up and curls back and touches the upper palate. Ta, T, Da, D, N, Ta, T, Da, D, N. Okay? Ta, T, Da, D, N. And R and L. Okay, this this should be this L, R and L. You see there is a dot underneath. So this R and this L, Ta, Tavagga and R, L, they are called Muddhaja. They are called Muddhaja. Okay, so this is the palate. This is the upper palate. Tavagga, Rala, Muddhaja. Tavagga and Rl, these are called Muddhaja. And also I want to mention here, you see H here, right? Here in this line you have H, and this line also has H. So when you have H, we emphasize with that sound. So ka, kh, ga, gh, cha, ch, ja, jh, ta, th, da, dh, ta, th, da, dh, pa, ph, ba, bh. You see, her sound is added there, extra added. Pa, ph. So this one, ta, th, da, dh, n. Okay, n also. You see all these letters. We have tongue curling up, curling backward and touching the upper palate. This one is again very interesting. Ta, th, da, dh, n. So this one ta, th, da, dh, n. But this one ta, th, da, dh, n. They are called dental. Dental means we use our tongue and teeth to pronounce these letters. Ta, th, da, dh, n. It's the tip of the tongue touching the teeth inside. Ta, th, da, dh, n. And there are two more letters. L, this L, okay, and this S. Ta, th, da, dh, n, L, and S. These are called dental or using teeth. Dantaja in Pali. So this is how you need to know the difference between Tavagga and Tavagga. Okay, Tavagga and Tavagga. So without in Pali we use when we use Roman, so we use a dot underneath for Tavagga, and without dot it becomes Tavagga. So the pronunciation is different. You need to know that. So there will be some words with these two letters, you need to know there will be a different meaning. And then the last group of 5 letters we call pavagga, and we used here they're called labials. We use our lips. Okay, so we already have used this and e, and these two vowels and pavagga, u, pa, bha, ba, bha, ma. These 7 letters are called labials because we use our lips to pronounce these things. Although when we say ooh, it's a little different, like the way we use our lips, but we primarily use lips, so they are called labials. And then the rest, pa, ph, ba, bh, ma, they are called pavagga because we start with p, pa, ph, ba, bh, ma. And maybe this per and ber for some friends I know, very very slight change, but you need to know in due course we will also give some more examples to make sure that you learn the pronunciation properly. Okay, and then so we have y, we have r, l, and then we didn't use this one, w. When we say w, actually we use our teeth and lips. So they are called dantotaja. Danta means teeth, ota means lips. So we use both when we say w. And remember there in Pali we don't use double lip. We use only v. V for any kind of w sound. And also it's easier for Pali for s sound, only one s. Very simple. Okay, w and s. We have v and s for those sounds. And this one we already know. Tawagga and l, s, they are dantaja. And this one dantotaja. This one we also learn with the k, kawagga and h. So a, kaka, gagha, ng, and h, they are called kantaja. And this one also we learn as Uday, Tata, Dadhana, and La. And this one is actually, we call it Bindu or Niggahita. For example, if we say Buddhang, Saranang, Dhammang, Saranang, Sanghang, Saranang. So we use at the end. Like when you say in English, sing, okay, ring. So we use that sound, okay, it's like mostly nasal sound, right? Maybe the end of these 5 Vagga letters, you can have a little bit practice separately, like this one, ng, right? It is guttural, your throat, ng. But here it is ny. So middle of the tongue and the upper palate, and n, curling of the tongue and upper palate, and then n, this one, the teeth and tongue, tip of the tongue and teeth, upper teeth basically, n, and then m, this is labial, m, easy, ng, ny, n, n, m. You see the dot on the front, on the above. And then there is another diacritical mark here to symbolize nya. And then there's a dot underneath to pronounce it symbolize as na. And this is simple, dental na, and then ma, ma. So nga, nya, na, ma. Okay, this is the complete alphabet actually. I mean, There are variations, of course, but this is basically the alphabet. I will pronounce it one more time. A, A, I, I, U, U, E, O. Ka, Kh, Ga, Gh, Ng. Cha, Ch, Ja, Jh, Ny. Ta, Th, Da, Dh, N. Ta, Th, Da, Dh, N. Pa, Ph, Ba, Bh, M. Ya, R, L, V, S, H, L, Ng. Okay, this is the whole Pali alphabet. And then combination of consonants and vowels. As I said, there are A, I, I, U, E, O, and Ang. So we can use all the consonants. All these consonants can be combined with these and then Ang. And then it becomes how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can find 9 variations. So we have 8 vowels and the last consonant sound ang. Ka, ka, ki, ki, ku, ku, ke, ko, kang. Listen. Ka, ka, ki, ki, ku, ku, ke, ko, kang. Ga, ga, gi, gi, gu, gu, ge, go, gang. And then we have ga, ga, gi, gi, gu, gu, ge, go, gang. Nga, nga, ni, ni, ngu, ngu, nge, ngo, ngang. And then we have cha, cha, chi, chi, chu, chu, che, cho, chang. Cha, cha, chi, chi, chu, chu, che, cho, chang. Ja, ja, ji, ji, ju, ju, je, jo, jang. Ja, ja, ji, ji, ju, ju, je, jo, jang. Nya, nya, ni, ni, nyu, nyu, nye, nyu, nyang. Ta, ta, ti, ti, tu, tu, te, to, tang. Ta, ta, ti, ti, tu, tu, te, to, tang. Da, da, di, di, du, du, de, do, dang. Na, na, ni, ni, nu, nu, ne, no, nang. Ta, ta, ti, ti, tu, tu, te, to, tang. Ta, ta, ti, ti, tu, tu, te, to, tang. Da, da, di, di, du, du, de, do, dang. Dha, dha, di, di, du, du, de, do, dang. Na, na, ni, ni, nu, nu, ne, no, nang. Pa, pa, pi, pi, pu, pu, pe, pe, po, pang. Pa, pa, P, Pu, Pe, Po, Pang, Ba, Bi, Bu, Be, Bo, Bang, Bha, Bhi, Bhu, Bhe, Bho, Bhang, Ma, Mi, Mu, Me, Mo, Mang, Ya, Yi, Yu, Ye, Yo, Yang, Ra, Ri, Ru, Re, Ro, Rang, La, Li, Lu, Le, Lo, Lang, Wa, Vi, Wu, We, Wo, Wang, Sa, Si, Su, Se, So, Sang, Ha, Hi, Hu, He, Ho, Hang, La, Li, Lu, Le, Lo, Lang. Okay, this is the entire Pali alphabet and all the variations. If you know all these things, you are done. You will learn how to combine the entire Pali alphabet with all the variations through this, and then hopefully in future we can learn much more. You can go to our website. We will give it in the link below. You can go through and find out more details with our Pali studies related activities. You can also go have a look at our YouTube channel, Dhamma US YouTube channel, Dhamma US.
I think you can send all those emails.
Yeah, we will send all these details. Actually, the links are available, so you can get all these details through this, and also check our Dhamma USA, dhammausa.com, and dhammausa.org, and our Facebook page is Dhamma USA if you want to go through and have more details. Okay, so looking forward to meet you again in soon in future, and hope you learned something about the Pali alphabet today. Thank you for joining us, and may you all be able to learn this great Dhamma. May you be well and happy and healthy. Thank you so much.